Holy shit, this is like the Avengers or something. This was literally without a prompt, just the AI hearing the music, and it just created all this. That's pretty insane. Today I want to show you guys a really cool tool. It's a way to basically create instant visuals for your music. Pretty much like all you do is spit out your idea and the AI takes care of it for you. And at first, honestly, I was skeptical. I was like, is it going to be one of those cheap little janky tools? And then I tried it and I was like, oh my goodness. So I'm going to show you how it works, how you can use it. It's very simple, very fast. We're going to use it on one of my songs. And in case you haven't heard my music yet, it's Under Immortal. My best performing song has 300,000 streams so far. And we don't have a music video for this on YouTube. So perhaps we can solve that right now. Now, just to give you a little taste of what the song sounds like. So basically, all you have to do is just take one of your streaming links. It could be YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud, etc. You can even upload direct files. So first, you want to pick a style. Do you want to do, a singing thing like lip singing if you have lyrics? Do you want to do like a cinematic storytelling thing? Or do you want to just let AI determine automatically? I think I'll just choose automatic here because my song doesn't really have singing and I just want to see what it comes up with. Then we can add our music. We can either add an audio file like an MP3, or in this case, we're going to use a public link. We're going to hit enter and it's just going to quickly analyze everything. And then you can choose what section of your song you want to do. So you can decide if you want to do the entire song, or you can decide if you just want to do 10 seconds. In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and choose the entire song. Just note that the more time you select, it's going to use more credits. Confirm. Now you have the option to remove the watermark. You can add captions. If you have lyrics, you want to click on this, and that way you can choose the caption style for your lyrics. You have a variety of options you can choose over here. You can also choose if you want it to be at the bottom, in the middle, at the top. You can adjust the font size, color, and all that stuff. So that is an option, but we're not going to be using captions in our case. We can choose the style. We can go cyberpunk. Now, if you're familiar with my music, definitely cyberpunk is probably going to be the vibe. So I'm probably going to pick cyberpunk. They also have Lego. I think Lego is pretty cool for certain things. Illustration, all kinds of, all of these things look really cool. But I'm going to go with cyberpunk for my song. And I want to do 1080p, so higher resolution. And you can choose the aspect ratio. So if you're just going to do short form content for like reels, you can go with 9:16. If I want to do a full video for YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and choose 16:9 right here. You can also choose characters. Now, I'm not going to do this, but again, it's an option. Also, you can describe in the prompt. If you want something specific, you can be like, hey, I want you to create a character like this and have him, go through this journey and this. You can basically describe whatever you want in the prompt. I'm going to leave it blank because I just want to let AI follow the music and just do its thing. And we're going to choose expert mode because that's going to give us an overall better quality. If you just want to quickly test a quick idea, then you can do fast generation, but it won't come out quite as refined. And I believe we are ready to go here. So basically, I just went and had some food and came back and it's ready. And let's just take a look. We're not going to listen to the whole song, but we'll just start from a certain section here. And I don't expect it to be perfect, but if it even has a cool aesthetic, I'm down. So let's just see what it came up with. Remember, I didn't give it a prompt. I just let it do its thing. So let's go to the middle of the song.
When everything seems like it's failing and you're not going anywhere, at least you can take care of your body and your mind. Those are the only things you will ever have full control over. So just keep going. All it takes is one win to make all those failures worth it.
Holy shit, this is like the Avengers or something. This is like, I like how there is a recurring character. That's cool. Now, you could be hyper specific. You'd be like, I want it to start like this, go like this, do that. Like, you can be super specific with it. This was literally without a prompt, just choosing a cyberpunk style, just the AI hearing the music, and it just created all this. That's pretty insane. That's pretty insane. If you're happy with it, you can download it. If not, you can keep going back and forth and you can be like, hey, I want you to change this, change that. Now let's look at the, it looks like it went through 7 steps. It's kind of like a movie director. It comes up with all these concepts and character casting and cinematography. That's absolutely insane. Then step 2, it starts going through the creative concept and figuring out director's vision, world setting, narrative arc. My goodness, this is like a full-on, this is literally a movie director as an AI. Then it starts character casting, so it looks like it created Nova, who's the character here. The resilient, solitary protagonist. That seems like the vibe of the song, really. Then it starts figuring out the A roll, the B roll, the C roll. My God, it comes up with a shot list of everything, every second. You know, it's going to come up with the prompt and the wow. And then you go to the next step here. It actually starts showing all the scenes. And I think this is where if you want to refine certain parts, you can be like, hey, keep everything the same, but change scene 4 and instead have it do this instead. Yeah, it gives you some flexibility here. These are all the different scenes that were used. You can see what kind of prompt it used. So this way you can, you know, better communicate with it if you want to change something. After that, motion synthesis. I guess that's when it creates prompts for like how the camera should move and how the character should move. Then after that, you know, is preview mode, right? So there you go. You just saw how this thing worked. That is really, really cool. Again, this was the first try without a prompt, using the auto mode. That's insane. Imagine what you can do if you give it really good prompting. If you give it very specific directions, you got to try it. I mean, come on. I think that's worth trying it out. So if you want to try this out, click the link in the description. Check it out for yourself. Play around with it. I hope it blows your mind. I hope it starts creating good visuals for you. And this way, you don't have to worry about this problem anymore. You can create visuals even if you don't have the time, the skills, or the budget. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Until next time.